Alright, what's up everybody? This is Team Mugen Duel Blue Storm, alongside cameraman right now, Gremlin. And as of today, right now, we're gonna have a deck profile from a good friend of ours named Johnathan.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Bruce Lee?
Yeah, I know, right?
Get out of here.
Anyway, he's gonna do a deck profile based on his Madolche deck. So if you like to go right here.
Alright, thanks. Pretty much the staples. So you go 3 Madolche because it's your Stratos, which is banned. It's unfortunate. I go 2 Hoot Cakes because they clog a little if you go to 3. Some people argue that, but I like 3. It's pretty consistent. 3 Messenger Gelatos because it's your warrior and it's your invoker target, and it gets you your combo pieces like Chateau and Ticket. The 3 Meowfields because I mean they're your Poloxes of the deck. They give you your specials, and if you special the Messenger Gelato, his effect is if there's a Beast Warrior, you can add that Ticket or Palooza or that Ticket. That Chateau to your hand, and that pretty much builds up your combo. The 1 Crew Face Sonnet because this card can bounce your Madolche back to your hand, and also increase by 4. So if you have like that dead Messenger Gelato you want to turn into a Tiramisu, you can bounce that Hoot Cake back and turn this to 4. I go the 1 Spell Striker because he can be Rhoda and it gets you that spam for that Invoker out. The 2 TG Werewolves because, I mean, they're just Invokers.
Would you rather, what if you ran 2 Summoner Monks? Would you rather run 2 Summoner Monks?
I would, except the problem is when you summon the Messenger Gelato, he has to have a beast on the field.
Oh, okay.
And like sometimes you can make a play with this because he is a beast. And actually I think he has to be a Madolche beast, but I mean this just gets that Invoker out because you want to Invoker the Messenger Gelato rather than just like Summoner Monkeying him, because you want because my deck is filled with like Madolche stuff, so I mean the tech card is the tech card is Yetos because Hoot Cake's gonna banish your targets to special summon the Madolches. I mean and then you have your Redox to control your grave and your hand. So you can, if you have any Iados, you can get him out on the field. So they're gonna have to either TT or something to get over him. The Junk Forward just to make it a little bit faster since it's a 3. That's pretty much the monsters, and then I got the hand traps, which is 1 Veiler, 2 Maxis. I play these. I main these because they're Hoot Cake targets. Because usually when Madolches die, just go back to the deck. So you want something in your grave for a target for Hoot Cake. So I just run 3 of those.
Why do you only run 1 Veiler?
Right now the meta, it's really especially with Boojins, they can't be targeted by a Veiler. So I really don't know who's gonna run what. You can't really Veiler the Polox right now. Pretty much just the Cows. So I'm just gonna see how the meta plays out, and I'll probably change this. Maybe the 3rd one, no Veiler. All depends how much people special summon, effects and stuff, triggers and stuff.
True.
The Poly Dualities, I don't know.
We go with 3.
No, just because I mean they're good Spell Striker targets, but there's not much of a point because you want to actually speed up with this deck, and this is for if you get that Madolche, you're like, or whatever, I'll just Poly Duality and search for my combo pieces for next turn.
Alright.
And then you have your 2 Chateaus. I mean your 3 Chateaus.
Why 3?
Because let's say you have 1 and you're gonna have some in the grave. You can swap it out, and once this is activated, it adds all the Madolches back to the deck. But when the Chateau's on the field, they all go back to your hand.
Oh. Okay.
So I mean, if you have dead cards, and let's say in Iados, and all your Madolche cards in grave, you play that, or swap it out, you get all those pieces back, and you go Iados.
So it doesn't clog up your deck at all?
Yeah, it really. I like this better than Ticket. I play 2. Just because I rather search for a Chateau with Messenger Gelato rather than a Ticket. Ticket is when the cards that would go back to the deck go back to the hand because of Chateau. But this card gives you the search for as many Madolche cards that you add back to your hand. So I mean that's pretty much a plus. And when Tiramisu is on the field, the monsters that would go back to your hand are special summoned if Tiramisu is on the field. So I mean that kind of makes it broke. Plus Tiramisu doesn't target. Your Rhoda for the Spell Striker helps us speed it up.
Basic staple.
Yeah, pretty much. That 1 staple MSD, I might up this up to 2 just because everyone's playing back row like crazy. This for 1 tanky for the TG Werewolf. It's the only target, so I don't like drawing into him late game. The Palooza, let's go my spamming C's, or if a defense, and 3 threatenings to stop huge pushes.
So you only run 4 traps. Why is that? Do you not want?
Your cards are so monster. I have so many. This whole stack is monsters, and you barely have anything. And I feel right now traps for this deck would only slow down because you want to draw into your combo pieces as fast as you can. I mean, Magiclean helps, but just lessening magic and traps will help this deck.
Yeah, it increases the speed. Now let's go into the extra deck.
Sure.
Alright.
I play the 3 Tiramisu's. I don't know why I have an ulti. I just have an extra one.
Shiny.
The 2 Invokers for the Mess and Gelatos. Solar Silver Mountain, just because it stops, like, let's say there's back row and I'm scared of it, I think it's a Mirror Force, I'll just Soul Silver Mountain detach and stop your card from activating and then push. Your Leviathan, which is a 3 target. Giga Brilliant, just because it's Giga Brilliant.
Power.
Levier, because if you go to Hoot Cake and then let's say you banish the Mess and Gelato, overlay for Sea Dragon and bring the Mess and Gelato back.
Recycle.
So yeah, and you can like make those Tiramisus a little bit faster if you have like one sitting on the field already. That's really good. He has to go on just because I want to fill space.
And turn or finish off.
Yeah. Play Army Ninja for the double Messenger Jaw if I want to try to OTK. This guy, if they goes and match, and I got goes and match once, it was pretty stupid. So I had to go to this guy. I mean, this pretty much runs over most stuff because of its effect where you detach and all non-earth monsters lose 500 attack and defense. So this pretty much just rolls over them.
Yeah.
10 mains, and then 10 tempo.
Why 10 tempo by any chance?
Draco Sack and Big Eye is still a thing, and like all the other stuff that's annoying are usually Xyz right now. Until like Seros come back, I might take this out for other stuff. But yeah, a different build I would probably add is probably the TG Striker because it's going up to 2. Maybe go into some synchro plays and take out some of this stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right.
Well, all right then. Like I said, thank you, Jonathan, for doing that for you. We really appreciate your time.
Thanks.
This is Team Mugen Duel, Blue Store and Gremlin. We're signing off.
All right. See ya.